It's another incredible morning in Normandy, and today we're chasing legends. We're heading to a place where the sea meets the sky, where soldiers changed history in minutes, and where impossible became possible. Trust me, you'll want to see this.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Dry Time Escapes. This is Libre Normandy Day 5. Okay, and we're doing a bit of a driving day today. We are in the Swiss Normandy area, so it's all hilly and windy and stuff like that. So I'm going to put the old Hasbula to the test and see how well it does. We're going to go to a few little places. Got 4 stops today, so sit tight. And the second one is pretty special, so stay tuned. See you in a little bit. Ciao. So this is Mont Saint Michel, and I'm not exaggerating when I say it feels like you've walked into a film set. Everywhere you look, it's just stone, steps, and these tight little streets that keep twisting upwards, and no matter where you stand, the whole place is basically telling you, keep going, the best bit's up there. You can hear it as well. Footsteps on the cobbles, voices bouncing off the walls, the odd seagull kicking off in the background, and then you look up and you remember you're literally walking through a medieval fortress that's been here for centuries. And the mad thing is, this place isn't just impressive, it's strategic. With the tide coming in and out, it's like nature built the moat for them. One minute it's connected, next minute it's an island. And you suddenly get why it's been such a big deal for so long. We're just weaving through all these little shops and archways now, and it's a proper sensory overload. You've got the smell of food coming out of places, people squeezing past, and then you catch a glimpse out over the walls and it's just miles of open bay. And I'll be honest, I thought it was going to be one of those places that looks better in photos. It doesn't. It's one of those rare spots where the camera almost can't keep up with what it feels like in person. Because every time you turn a corner, there's another view, another staircase, another "how is this real" moment. So we're going to keep climbing, take it all in, and then we've got 2 massive stops to hit today. But Mont Saint Clair is absolutely setting the tone. Right, let's get lost in it. Okay, stop 2 today is Pegasus Bridge, and we're doing this properly, because this isn't just a bridge you tick off a list. This is one of the key moments that helped D-Day actually work. So the simple version is, if this bridge wasn't taken and held, German forces could have moved across and hit landings from the side, and on a day where everything depended on timing, that's the kind of problem we can't afford. Now here's the bit that still blows my mind. In the darkness just before the main landings, British airborne troops came in by glider. Not parachuting miles away and hiking in, gliders. Silent, fast and terrifyingly precise. The plan was basic. Land right on top of the objective, hit hard, take the bridge in minutes, and then hold it until reinforcements could link up. And when you're walking around this museum, that's what hits you, how close everything is. Distances you'd normally shrug off suddenly feel massive when you imagine doing it at night, under fire, with everything on the line. You see the photos, the kit, the maps, and it stops being history and starts being people. Young lads carrying an unbelievable amount of responsibility, doing something that had to go right first time. Because taking the bridge is only half the story. The real test was holding it, digging in, waiting, listening, not knowing what's coming next, and knowing full well that if the enemy takes this crossing, it changes the whole situation for everyone landing on those beaches. And then you step back outside and you're looking at the bridge itself. It's calm now, quiet, cars going past, people taking photos, water just moving along like it's another day. But you can't stand here without thinking about what it costs to make that calm possible. So yeah, we're going to take a few minutes here, have a proper look around, show you what we can and pay a bit of respect, because places like this aren't just landmarks. They're reminders. And after this, we're heading to another site where the odds were brutal and the fighting was desperate. Batterie de Merville. Last stop for today is Batterie de Merville, and this one's heavy. Because this wasn't just another target on a map. This battery was the real threat to D-Day. The guns here could have hit landing areas, and if they were left firing, they could have caused absolute chaos for the troops coming ashore. So the mission was simple to say out loud, and horrific to actually do. Take the battery out before the landings were fully underway. In the early hours, British airborne troops were dropped into the area, but everything didn't go to plan. People landed miles off course, units scattered, kit got lost, and time was disappearing fast. The kind of situation where most plans fall apart. But they went anyway. And when you're walking around here now, you start to understand what it meant. The ground, the open stretches, the way the bunkers sit, the angles that they cover. It's not hard to imagine how exposed you'd feel moving in, knowing you've got to get close enough to do damage. This place is built to survive. Thick, concrete, narrow entrances, positions designed to hold, and yet was still taken. Not because it was easy, not because they had everything they needed, but because they couldn't afford not to. It's one of those moments where you realise how much of history comes down to people pushing forward when every part of you is screaming to stop. Standing here now, it's quiet, almost peaceful, which feels strange considering what it was. You can look at it as a visitor, take photos, walk through the bunkers, but it's impossible not to think about the lads that came here in the dark, exhausted, under fire, with the clock ticking. So yeah, we're having a proper look around to show you what we can and take a minute to respect what happened here. But this isn't just a stop on our tour. This is the reason the rest of the day could happen. Okay, everybody, that is day 5 of Libre Normandy completed. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe. 98% of people that watch our videos aren't subscribed, which is pants. We need more subscribers. So click that like button, click subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. So thank you very much, everybody. Until next time. Ciao.
So this is how we end up. Shades of blue and gray. I feel just like an empty bar.